Right, hey there guys, what is up? It's me, Xeptha again. We're gonna be making Jon Snow. Funny enough, I've actually met Kit Harington, and I have footage of this as well. You know what, maybe I'll actually add it into the end of this video, if you guys want to watch that. But it was a very, very funny experience, and I'll give the backstory to that later on. Did I give my intro? Did I say welcome? My name's Xeptha? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go through them, but yeah, just be ready to pause the video, because I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds, and then I'm gonna go to the next one. In terms of the hairstyles, there's only one Jon Snow hairstyle option that I found. I feel like the rest is just, it's different. I could see Jon Snow still in some of them. Like, you know, I could see it, but I feel like the one that's the most accurate is the one that I picked here, is number 43. I've literally seen him with this hairstyle in the show. So, could change the beard if you wanted to, let's say it's number 44, you could change it to like number 2 if you want. You know, it's not going to be the end of the world, and, you know, it will still work as well. But, you know, just that clean kind of cut look really does suit him. Now, let's save this. And now let's try to make it even look more like Jon Snow by giving it the correct armor pieces and stuff like that we can find. Oh god, I did not want to see Jon Snow in this. My character before was a female, so that's why. I did buy this cape because it does look like the cape from the Night's Watch and stuff. So because I was planning to make the Jon Snow lookalike video, character creation, and I thought when I saw this, I thought I'll buy it and it'll be good for the video as well. So I need to actually get armor, man. Hold on. Might not have any good armor though, which is the only bad thing. Seeing Jon Snow in a skirt is not what I expected for this video. God damn it. Right now, in terms of Game of Thrones and which characters I'm gonna plan to do next, if you Game of Thrones guys want to stay tuned, I do make a lot of character creations on my channel as well. I make some myself, and there's a few other lookalikes on my channel as well. So check out the channel if you want to see some more character creations. In terms of Game of Thrones character creations, I do want to make my favorite characters, obviously. So I have to do Jaime Lannister. Like, look at this. Doesn't this look amazing? Is it just me, or am I overreacting? The armor does not suit him. If I was to make Sandor Clegane or like Gregor, this would suit them a lot. Also, in terms of Jon Snow's height, I know I didn't show the height or the body type or how many muscles or the muscle shapes and stuff like that. That's completely up to you. But in terms of his height, he's 173 in real life. His armor does look sick, but it doesn't suit Jon Snow, man. I can't buy it. It needs to be something a bit more lightweight. It needs to be, maybe it might even need to be something a bit more newbie, if I'm being honest. Like these armor pieces and gears, they look too good for Jon. And I know that sounds horrible to say, but it's more like for Lannisters is what I'm trying to say. I think I know just the place to buy the armor. Well, there you go. There is my Jon Snow build. Obviously, I do have a rapier, and he doesn't really use a rapier. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, man. I think it looks pretty good. Like, good enough, you know. The other Jon Snows I've seen online just look like they have some form of Down syndrome, which I don't even mean that in a rude way. Oh, there you go. Some wolves. Let's see how combat looks. Now, I don't have a shield, which I should have a shield, but as you can tell, Jon Snow doesn't need any shields. He's got plot armor to protect him. Right, now before I show you guys the video of me actually seeing Jon Snow in person and stuff like that, Kit Harington, I need to give you guys a bit of a backstory. So I'm just going to leave the gameplay run on in the background while I talk. So basically, my cousin tells me that she saw Leslie, right? Jon Snow's wife, you know, the you-know-nothing Jon Snow girl from the show. My cousin said, oh, you know, I saw her on our street, this, like where she lives. And my cousin's daughter must have bumped into Leslie. And, you know, my cousin's daughter was really cute. And Leslie must have been like, oh, you know, this, you know, I usually do to babies and be like, oh, how are you, blah, blah. She was talking to my cousin's baby, right? They were talking, and then my cousin caught up and said, oh, I'm so sorry, like, yeah, she bumped into you, you're right, this is blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then my cousin must have been like, oh wait, you're from Game of... And then she must have just walked off, right? So that's what happened. And then my cousin just thought, oh, okay, whatever. So, so then my cousin tells me this, and now the same day I meet Kit Harington on when I heard this story, I was taking the piss out of my cousin. I was like, nah, you're just. I was like, come on, it's definitely not her. You're probably just bugging out. Like, it definitely wasn't her. You mistook it for someone else. Come on, stop playing out. Like, I was annoying her so much about it. I shit you not. We go to Sainsbury's with her husband, right? And he's like, oh, before we enter, let me light up a cigarette. I said, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. So I'm there. He's lighting up his cigarette, and I'm there waiting. And then, so as he's lighting up his cigarette, bro, I look to my right, and I shit you not, I see Jon Snow walking towards me with the eyebrows and the squinted look, and he had like, the minute I saw him, I knew it was Jon Snow. Like, there wasn't even a, oh, he looks familiar. No, instant. I just knew it was him. Because he had the exact same look as he has in the show. Like, you know when he looks sad or when he's just looking at you with his eyebrows? Like, I'll try and put a picture of what I'm talking about on screen. Oh, man. And he just walks towards me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I froze because I really didn't expect Jon Snow. I thought I'd actually see Leslie, you know? Not the fucking main actor of the entire show. And this was a time when Game of Thrones was popping up, right? So this isn't a time like, oh, after Game of Thrones kind of died out and everyone kind of forgot about the show. No, this is when everyone is tuned into the show. And I kid you not, Kit Harington is walking around on the main street going into Tesco's and Sainsbury's, and no one else is recognizing him. No one else is recognizing him, and it's just me, and I'm bugging out. And at the same time, it hits me like, oh, so he was having a phone call and he walked right in between us, right? And I'm probably not going to show my face on screen, but he walks literally right between us. And I thought to myself, oh, he's so peaceful. He gets to go shopping. Like, I don't want to, because the moment I say, oh my god, it's Jon Snow, can I get a picture? Or hey Kit, like, can I get a picture? And I'm taking a picture of him, that's going to draw attention. And we're on the main road. There's not really any back, and I can't really say, hey Kit, follow me to the back road, let me take a picture of you. Like, that's gonna be really, you know. So as he walked past, he went inside. So I'm like, there's no point of me going inside because there's only one way out of this Tesco's anyway. So I'll wait for him when he comes out, and then I don't know. I didn't really think about it. So then he comes out and he just walks directly right past us again. He just like zooms past us again, and he's still on the phone. I was kind of hoping he would be off the phone. I don't even know if he was on the phone, if he just does that in public just so it doesn't get disturbed as well. So there was a lot, like, I was thinking a lot about him. And as he walked past us, I was gonna take a picture of him. And I put my phone down and I put my phone away because I thought to myself, like, why am I taking the picture of another human's backside? Like, oh, who, like, even if it, like, who is, like, at the end of the day, like, no matter what celebrity it is, it's a picture from the back, and it's just weird, you know? So then as he's walking off, I don't know what to do, and he's still on the phone, so I just follow him for a little bit, hoping that he'll get off the phone or something, and then I can actually ask. So then he goes from the Tesco's to the Sainsbury's, like, just like literally five steps away or something, and then he comes straight back out, and now he's facing me, and he knows that I'm kind of following. No, I don't know, it's kind of weird. So then I start giggling like a little girl, and then he smiles back, and I think he's kind of waiting at that point for me to ask for a picture, and I just don't. And then yeah, he just walks off and he crosses the road, and I say I'm not gonna follow him. So yeah, this is not happening. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so that's my Jon Snow story. I'm gonna play the video on screen right now so you guys have context. But yeah. In terms of anything else that I know about Kit Harington is my cousin still does see him from time to time. Yeah, he pushes his child like in a park, like on a swing and stuff. And you know, my cousin didn't go up to him and disturb him, because you know, at the end of the day with these celebrities, like they really don't have a normal life. Like they can't really take their kids to the cinemas or even to the park. Like, so seeing them do natural things like just going shopping, you know, these mega stars and stuff like that, I feel bad, man. You know, being that famous, it comes at a price. Because I know for me, there's definitely days when I just do not want to talk to anyone, man. Like I just want to be left alone. And when you're a celebrity of that magnitude, it's just, you have to always smile, you have to be nice. One bad experience, then the guy's gonna go cry online, and then he's gonna complain Kit Harington's an arsehole, and then now you're an arsehole, and it's just like, it's really bad. So yeah, that's my Kit Harington story. Wait, that is not the end of the story, sorry. There's actually, well, that's the end of Kit Harington for me and my story, but my suffering didn't stop there. So then I go back to my cousin's house, and my brother's there, and I tell him, and I tell everyone, oh my god, I just met Jon Snow. Like, I just saw him, he was on the high road, this is that. And then my brother takes the piss out of me. The same way I was taking a piss out my cousin. And he's like, oh, fuck off. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I was just having coffee with Jamie Lannister. I'm glad you just walked out the door. And he's fully taking the piss, right? The same way I was taking the piss out my cousin. And throughout all of this, my cousin, you know what's so sad? She believed me immediately. She didn't even like doubt me the same way I doubted her. And she didn't make fun. Oh man, I love her. But, and yeah, like I said, my cousin's seen Jon Snow now. Like after like 3-4 years, like she's always told me, oh yeah, Jon was in the park today, or Jon was there doing this. And she just lets me know. Maybe one day she'll go up to him and ask for a picture. I don't know. But the guy's not even in London most of the, like, yeah, I'm not gonna give any more information about where he lives. But anyway. Also in the footage, if I do zoom in or if I do make the screen black, it's to hide any like locations of where this happened and stuff like that. So then, because my brother doesn't believe me, the next day, I shit you not, I tell my friends and I'm freaking out. I'm like, look, oh my god, like Jon Snow's around here. Like, and my cousin's telling me he's around the neighborhood. This is that. I really want a picture of him. Like, I love the show so much. It's one of my favorite shows. Like, I really, even if it's for like 5 seconds, like, and you know, I'm a really considerate person. So like, if he says, hey, look, I gotta go, I'll be like, I can be 5 seconds at a time. This is that. Blank. Okay, cool. Gone. Picture. Bye. See you later. Have a nice time. That's it. I felt really bad that I couldn't even get a picture. And when I told my brother, he was like, you're so stupid. Like, why didn't you just do the hand signal, like the picture sign with your hand? I get he's on the phone, you don't have to talk, but you could just say, can I have a picture of your hands and stuff like that, and he would have seen it and probably just taken a quick picture of you. And then thinking about that, it made me get really upset. So then the next day, I went back to around my cousin's area, hunting for Jon Snow, Kit Harington. I know this sounds weird, okay? My hope was to see him in public again, or maybe he'll go to Tesco's for like some more bread, or I don't even know what he went in for, because he came out of both shops without anything in his hand, right? So then I go back there with my friends, right? And then even they were like, right, so what are we doing here? I'm like, okay, Kit Harington's probably like around this street, like I think this, like maybe we'll see him and we'll get a picture, like it's nice, blah blah blah. And my old friend just going to Game of Thrones, so he really loved it as well, so he was there as well and he was quite excited. And my friends believe me, but my brother still did it. So then I went back into Tesco. I had to get the footage, bro. I don't know how I did it or what level of confidence I had. I said, look, I'm in university, I'm writing a paper, I'm trying to get into the news articles business. Jon Snow was spotted here yesterday, I've seen him. I need to write a story for my university work to one of the Tesco workers. I said, can I please see your CCTV camera? This, that. And the guy laughs at me and he says, come on, I'm sure I would know if Jon Snow was here. I was working here yesterday all day, this. Like, none of us saw Jon Snow. He's calling me crazy. And I said, look, I get it. Please just let me prove it to you, because Jon Snow was definitely in here. He walked inside and he walked out and none of you saw him. And at this point, he was like, okay, prove it. So now I have to prove to the... Now I have to prove to the Tesco worker that Jon Snow was here. So then he takes me to the back room, bro. He's not even a manager, by the way. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a manager because I think the manager came later on. But yeah, now we're in the back room. We're watching the security footage, and I tell him, and I find this is where the footage is, by the way, that you're gonna see on screen. So this is how I got that footage. And then we're watching it, and then he's like, "Oh my god, there's Jon Snow." He's like, "My daughter loves it." And he's taking pictures now to show his daughter that Jon Snow came into the store and stuff like that. So yeah, that was quite cool. And then the manager walks in, and he asks this worker, "Oh, like, did you check the shelf of this?" And then the guy's like, yeah. And then the manager looks at me and then looks at him and then looks at me and then looks at the guy again. And he's like, who's this? And I tell him the same story. Oh, like, I'm from the BBC. I'm trying to write a news report. I tell him Jon Snow was here. And now he's there watching the footage as well, trying to see Jon Snow. It was in the right time and the right place, you know. If it was on like a side road, obviously then I can stop him. But I'm telling you, man, the moment I would have stopped him in the Tesco's, or if I was to stop him on that road, everyone would have just bombarded him, man. Like, this is when Game of Thrones was popping off and everyone was watching it, man. Everyone. Sucks, but I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. But then yeah, and then I got the footage and I was actually able to prove that yes, I did see Jon Snow. And yeah, I'm kind of sad that I didn't get a picture of him, man. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. You guys know what to do. If you did enjoy this video, show the love, show the support. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, enjoy the clip of me meeting Jon Snow. Well, not really.